going, guys? We are back in the video here, and this video is going to be me just pretty much going over my thoughts so far of the technical tests and really my experiences on it and how I feel overall about the gameplay. Again, it's only World of Chell. We're going to keep that in mind. It's only World of Chell, so you can't really give a whole rating of the game. You can say, oh, this game's going to suck again. You really can't say that. I mean, Hockey Ultimate Team, we have no idea about yet, and we don't know about really the other modes either. So we'll see. We'll see what EA cooks up for us here, but hope you guys do enjoy this video. So basically, what I want to talk about is my experiences so far with my gameplay. What do you guys think of the new animation I just have right there as well? Shout out to Raybro for making that. But basically, I'm going to be going over how I viewed so far this gameplay. All right, so again, I've played about 6 games, I would say, on the technical test so far. I played 5 6v6 games, all humans involved. I played 1 3s game. One thing I'm going to say right now before I give any thoughts on poke checking, hitting, interceptions, right away, there's a lot of goals. There is a lot of goals going in, so many goals actually going in. I believe I played, of those 5 games, I would say my team that I was on, again, my team's, you know, we're good. We're not like top player good, but we're pretty good. But we were scoring at least 8 goals per game in 6s. 6, 8. We scored 13 one game. 6s, keep this in mind. This is 6v6 ESHL. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I know you can say, oh, maybe you didn't play good teams or good players. I get it. I certainly get it, but that's still a crazy amount of goals to be going in 6s. I've been seeing a lot more shots just beat goalies clean, straight up, which, you know, I think a lot of people like that. But another thing I want to definitely talk about is the goaltending. Goaltending seems to be very, very bad for humans. Humans have a lot of issues making saves, like a lot of issues. Like, it seems like pretty much they have no chance out there. If there's a good chance in front of the net, it's going to go in. If there's a good chance from the slot, it's going to go in. It's very hard for a goaltender actually to be good. And that's very frustrating for people that play goalie. I get it for sure. So I don't really know if I like that. I like that you can just kind of score on shots, and if you're an offensive player, you're loving the game right now. You are loving the fact you can score goals at will. If you're playing defense, you do not like this game so far. But again, does that mean it's a bad game? Is the gameplay horrible? No, I wouldn't say the gameplay is horrible. Definitely not. But I'm going to give some more thoughts on all the other mechanics and other things that I've noticed. But let's talk about, before we really get to the official gameplay, getting into the World of Chell technical tests, I felt like the menus were a lot smoother. I'm not sure if anyone else felt that as well, but I felt that. I felt like the animations for just like loading things up were going a lot faster, which was nice to see. Another thing I'm going to talk about now, back to the gameplay, is I feel like the last chance puck movements just don't happen very often. I'd say in those 6 games, I only saw someone actually do it maybe 3 times. Like, there's been situations where you could do it, but I don't know if, at least maybe not yet, people just aren't sure of how to do it. I think that might be another thing as well, that people just don't know how to actually trigger it yet. That could be a possibility. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see if it starts getting more use, if people start really adapting to it. But so far in World of Chell and ESHL 6s and 3v3, it doesn't seem to be that useful. Maybe in 1s, 1v1, it will be more useful. But so far, doesn't really feel like it's that important, right? So I don't know. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting that's been like that so far. That hasn't really been very, very just effective, I would say, right, when it comes to that, the last chance. Like, I haven't seen any passes, definitely no passes. I've seen, the only one I've actually really seen, like, really effectively work was the one that would, like, clear the zone, right, in the defensive zone. It's very challenging. It's very challenging to get it actually work and for it to actually be consistently working, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Next up, though, I want to talk about the poke checking, and I got to say, I love it. I love it. I love the fact that if you poke check spam, your guy is slow. I like that a lot. I like that you can't hold a defensive skill stick out and pick up speed and catch up to players, because that makes no sense. In real life, if you have your stick out and you're just moving it forward and wiggling it, doesn't mean you go faster. That makes no sense. That is just so unrealistic and just so arcadey, which is very dumb. I don't want this game to be too overly realistic, but something like that did not need to be in the game. It was very, very silly. So I'm very glad that EA did address that, because it was just so bad for the game. It was just bad for competitive games. It just, I don't know. It was very, very silly. So I'm glad that they actually ended up fixing that for NHL 23 because it needed to be fixed. It really needed to be fixed. And if it wasn't going to be fixed, that would have been very disappointing to see. So good job on EA for that. I believe poke checking, like tripping, I've noticed a little bit more as well. Tripping calls are happening a little bit more frequently, which I don't mind that. I'm glad people can't spam poke check. I think that's a good thing. All right. Another thing about, I guess, defensive plays is hitting. I feel like hitting is definitely not as effective as well. Not really just meaning that, the last play chances are really a big reason for that. No, I just think in general, when you hit a player, they're just not losing the puck as often. That's something that I've noticed. And again, a limited amount of games, 6 games so far, not that many. It's not like I've been playing, all day, every day for the last 2 days, but I definitely play more games tonight, give more of a opinion on it. But these are my early thoughts on what I've played so far. All right. So yeah, I mean, I like that to a point as well. But here's another thing to keep in mind, guys. So if poke checking is not very effective, right? And if hitting's not very effective, okay, so what do you do if you're playing defense, right? How do you defensively play in this game? So for World of Shell, if I'm a defenseman, I'm having fun. So I played 4 games at center, and I played 1 at lefty. So I'm not going to lie. It was very challenging playing lefty for that game. It was very challenging because another thing that was very, very critical was positioning, because I actually, a couple times off a face-off, if a guy just gets by me once, I cannot catch up to him. I cannot catch up to him at all. He is gone. One stride, he's gone, flying by me. So that's something that's very tough to really adjust to so far, but I like it. I like it to a point. Again, offensively, I like it. I like how this game is more tailored toward offense, but you need to have counters to things too. It can't just be that defense has no chance and every game's going to be 7-5, because that is just silly. That is just very silly. I think most people would agree with that. The game needs to be balanced in both areas, offense and defense, to make it a well-rounded and good hockey game, because that's what it needs to be in the end, because you want people to be able to play. And that's why I feel like goaltending also needs help. I think goaltenders should be boosted and better. So defense and goaltender are getting really shafted so far. But again, I'm not saying that goal is going to be broken good. I don't need pokes to be broken again. Or listen, I overall like it. I actually like how the game's playing right now. I do. I just feel that I think defensively pokes could be a little bit better, maybe more efficient at least. I don't know. It's tough to say. I need to really get more games in, I would say. But early on, I like it. I do like it. I actually do like the gameplay. It does feel improved from NHL 22, which is very encouraging. That's the most important thing. You want the game to be improved upon, and just you feel like the game's fresh, right? Which the game does feel fresh. I just felt that sometimes it was like, a little bit crazy how, once you're gone, you're gone. But I like that. Again, when I was playing defense, I was getting a little bit more upset. But when I had the puck and I was playing offensively, it was a lot of fun. So if they want to make this game more offense, I respect that. I'll live with that. That's cool. Why not? Give us a different feel this game. I think it's a different thing, and I like it. So give it a try there. So that's another thing that I wanted to mention was just the speed of the game. I felt that if you have the puck and you're going by someone, and if let's say your defenseman, right, is holding down the pass button and you're a center and you're swinging up and you go by someone, that pass hits you and you're in stride, I feel that with that pass connecting to you, you skate very well. Like, you are pretty fast after you pick up that puck, and you can get by players more if they're not making a great play on you, like a great poke or a great quick hit. That's what I like a lot. I think that's very good because that's realistic, just like real life hockey. If you get a pass in stride and you're by someone, well, you're by them. Like this Connor McDavid clip you're seeing on the screen right now. If you're by someone, you're by them. You fly by them and you just get a great chance. And that's the way it should be, because that's how hockey is in real life. And that's how I think the game would be really fun to play all year. So, that's really what I think. I guess shooting feels pretty strong as well. I feel like your shots are pretty hard and accurate. Goalies just feel like they're really not it right now. But maybe I had a bad experience. Maybe I played with bad goalies. Maybe I played against bad goalies. That's possible. You can't rule that out. Like I said, there's a lot of variables that go into everything. These are just my experiences that I've had so far in the NHL 23 technical test. But overall, I like it. If this was the current gameplay starting for NHL 23, I'd like it. But I need to play 1v1. 1v1? That's what I play majority. I love World of Chell. I love VSHL, but I play 1v1. I stream HUT every day. I upload HUT videos to YouTube every day. So we'll just see how it goes. But I want to know what you guys think as well of it so far. I think it's good. I do. I want to know what you guys think. I've seen some positive reviews from people, some negative reviews. I've heard some people say that it's NHL 2.0, that it's like the same. But I've heard also people say that it's a lot different and it's a lot better. So I really want to hear the story from you guys in the comment section down below. If you made it to the end of the video, just know I really appreciate it. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel here, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and join the Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers. And I'll see you all in the next video.